Okay, this is a sound test for Minecraft. Oh, why is there an Enderman? Why is there an Enderman here? Get away from my fireplace! It's not for you to enjoy! Not even a pearl. My gosh. Hello everyone, my name is RoqueSox and welcome to Minecraft. So this is my official house tour and I figured that... Excuse me one second. Like I was saying, I figured that there's probably gonna be people watching this who aren't following the series, so hi, hello, my name is Rox. I'm very noobish, but I enjoy playing Minecraft, even though I haven't really done much in the few years that I played the game. So yeah, this is my first proper house that I've ever built for myself, because I normally live in a cave or I make a little shack and then I start a new game. And this is the first game I've been fully dedicated to and actually try to make look nice and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to take you on a little house tour today. Shall we do it in this angle? This feels scary. I'm not used to playing in this way. But anyways, this is my lovely bridge that I'm very proud of. I'm not going to be able to open the doors if I do it like this. Anyways, we have the official front door and we have a little landing out here with some windows so we can see outside. That down there is Boat Buddy. He followed me out of a nether portal and he sat in my boat and I just kept him. So let's go upstairs. Oh dear. I will explain that sound in a minute. So upstairs we have my little enchanting area. On the side we have lapis and a bottle of enchanting that I found somewhere at some point. And also when I have something that I do want to enchant, I will put it in here and reroll for enchantments or whatever. It depends on what I need. Over here is the book collection. I have fished up all of these. So yeah. Did I see mending? Ah, I fished up a mending book. Cool. I wanted to have this whole area with the soul lanterns, but the light level is ridiculous. So the soul lanterns are just there for display. And over here is my little potion brewing thing. I don't have a potion brewing stand yet. I need to raid a village and get one, but eventually there will be one over here. Then we have my lovely little campfire that you saw in the beginning bit. And this is my bedroom. So I found this bed design from someone on YouTube in a shorts, and the actual design had banners going down. I don't think I want to try and make a fancy banner just yet, so we just have it open like that. Then we have my pets. We have Kalki, Dodger, Byakuya, and I haven't named my new puppy yet. I'm not going to name him after my actual white dog. That was my first pet that I ever had, because I'm afraid of things happening to my Minecraft pets, and I don't want that much attachment. Does that sound bad? That probably sounds really bad. But yeah, we will find a name for you. Yes, we will. He's got such a cute little bark. So I do have a crafting bench in here, just in case I need it. And on this side, we have my trident, some snow blocks for my happy ghast, a spear that I made and played around with, but don't actually use a lot, and my backup bow, because I prefer infinity. It took me forever to get an infinity bow, so this is the one that I was using. And so yeah, if anything should happen, that is my backup. Then we get to this, my lovely little balcony. So this tower was the first thing that I actually built. Why is there a turtle down there at my spruce tree? I don't know. But anyways, this was the first bit that I built of my little place, and I'm still very proud of it. It's the only thing that hasn't been through a lot of changes. So Yay, we did that right. I actually had a comment telling me to build a castle when I just had a tiny little shack, and that's how this tower came about, and I'm very proud of it. Because again, I don't really build in Minecraft. Anyways, let us go up. So this is empty. This is where I keep my cursed items. I meant to put something here, I can't remember what, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Then this is the top of my tower where I can look over my little kingdom. Look at it. Everything the light touches is my kingdom. I should not say that. I have been binging on the live series and I just watched the thing where Scar said that and then fell to his death. Anyways, let us go down. Oh, missed the staircase. Well done. So we're gonna go all the way down the staircase. So this is where we came from, my bedroom. But the staircase does continue down here. Excuse that block, I didn't plan the house very well, so we do have one of my floor blocks here. So this, I forgot what I was going to put in there. This is where I have all of my music discs. This is all of my pillager loot. I spoiled? That's probably not the right word. Oh, I need to put the horn here. The horn is downstairs somewhere. As you see, I have a lot of ominous bottles. Yeah, they rarely like me for some reason. Then over here we have my bow collection, so I can constantly fix up my infinity bow, and even more bows. And here we have a little iron golem. So this little guy... Oh! By the way, I got my first ever mob head. There was a thunderstorm. Unfortunately, I forgot to record it, but I finally successfully got a mob head, and it was a creeper head, which I think is very appropriate. So here are all of my mob drops. This one with the ender pearl is more miscellaneous than a set thing, but everything else is just exactly what it says it is. So yeah, the spider things go together because I don't get a lot of spiders. Then down here is my treasures thing. My diamonds thing is looking very sad. I don't mine a lot of diamonds. All my gear comes from villagers. But anyways, this little guy is in charge of both of these sections because I did have two here, and this guy kept getting stuck under the stairs, so when he fully oxidized, I just left him there. And over here we have my snow golem. I did have one outside, but a creeper blew it up, and then I had one incident where I accidentally dug the ground underneath it and it fell down and I couldn't figure out how to get him up, so now snow golems live in the house. Also, I don't know why I didn't shear his head. I normally do that. Let's do that real quick. This is my junk thing. Okay, I will put that in there just so I can get it. I feel like every house needs a junk drawer, and this is mine. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be place for these things eventually. There we go, now he's happy. And I can get the pumpkin back. So yeah, that is the spiral staircase tower. So this is the bottom floor. I have all of my woods. Some of these have multiple woods in it. This has pale oak and birch and... okay, that one's just spruce. This one has the acacia with the bamboo. I did not know I was going to have so much bamboo. I also have my mangrove things here. I haven't planted the mangrove yet. Jungle, cherry, as well as flowers and dyes, because I honestly couldn't figure out where to put them. And oakwood and azalea leaves. And yes, I have two beehives in there. One has bees, one does not have bees. Don't ask me how that happened. And then over here we have cooked food, or food that needs to be cooking, and the fuel for it. Also, I don't remember where I got the suspicious stew from, but we're just keeping it here anyways. These are animal drops, and I didn't hatch 3 of my turtle eggs because they were just taking way too long. And over here we have fish. This is the main fishing rod that I'm using. I need to upgrade the lure. I think I have... yeah, we can do that at some point. But yeah, I have some tropical fish. These axolotls are axolotls that I bred. I need to make a place where I can put red axolotls, because I'm trying for a blue one. Then this is just the rest of my food. Honey, which is still relatively new because I just put the honeycomb beehive in. Over here we have sugarcane. I actually need to empty the chest from outside. Cactus, kelp, and seagrass. Pumpkins and melons. Wheat and bone meal. And my mushrooms, because I don't have a lot of mushrooms. Carrots and apples are going together because you can get the golden versions of both of them. And potatoes, along with hoes. And why do I have bone meal there? I don't know. I got this off of a zombie. I'm not sure how, but apparently they figured out how to bake potatoes. And let us go down to the basement. This was the thing that I was most excited to make, because the idea of fancy basements, that is my jam. So over here we have a little clay and lava farm. The clay doesn't actually drop water, I just put it in there for aesthetic purposes. And this is the most organized I've ever been with that. Oh, I can actually take that off because I had some overflow with cobblestone. So we have two cobblestones. We have stone and smooth stone and bricks. Oh wait, I had to move the smooth stone here, I think. Or the normal stone. But anyways, everything is organized and sorted. I had to put the bricks and granite with the andesite because I just ran out of place. Cobblestone, deep slate, and this is everything from the nether, which is not a place that I frequent. And then on this side, these three are all grass. I think I have grass blocks, dirt, and I should have coarse dirt there as well. Yeah, that's all of those. I have a lot of dirt and a lot of cobblestone. Over here we have clay and terracotta and glazed terracotta, all the fun stuff. This is what I'm calling the cave thing, because I have my moss, glowberries, azaleas, and dripstone. I also have this rooted dirt. I got it from a wandering trader and I forgot why I wanted it. Then of course we have gravel, sand, glass, and TNT. And this is the fuel bucket, or the fuel box. So yeah, I have some extra furnaces and cauldrons in there as well. So we have flint, coal, and my lava buckets. And over here is just for the overflow of dirt so that I can constantly get more clay. But we don't need to do that now. And this is the axolotl area. I forgot to bone meal all of these so that they get above. Oh well, it's fine. But anyways, I placed these so that you could technically parkour on them. But obviously I forgot to grow them, so that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I've got all 4 of the wild axolotls in here. I have not named them, but they're still very, very cute and adorable. I also experimented with vines for the first time, so I do kind of like it. I think it's a nice touch. Now this window over here, this is my nautilus viewing area, because I do have a pet nautilus and I'm sure we'll see. There he is! So yeah, this is his little habitat and we will go out there. Now, actually wait, there's one more room in the house I need to show you guys. So this is the treasure room. I've never had one of these before, and look, I have gold. I have, this is gonna look fancier at some point. All of my extra armor and the armor trims that I've found go in here. I also found this treasure map while I was organizing the house. Maybe at some point we will do that. But yeah, eventually I will have some fancy armor over there and it's gonna look cool. And upstairs is the actual treasure. Like, this is a bit... What is happening up there? What have I done? I think while I was doing the roof, I misplaced a couple blocks and I forgot to take them down. Oh, that was supposed to be there. It's fine. It's fine. We'll put it back. That was also supposed to be there. as I said before, this is the first time I've made an actual house to live in and exist in, and not just dump everything in random chests, so there's gonna be a few accidents here and there. But also, this is just mainly emeralds. I just made that one diamond block because I thought it would look pretty. Eventually I will get more diamonds and sprinkle some in there, but yeah, this is just so I can be like, yay, I'm rich. Grab that. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, these are iron blocks. So yeah, and then I have a pressure plate to get out. But yeah, I think the buttons are pretty well hidden. So yeah, that's the vault. You know what? I know it's nighttime, but this might be a good thing to see at night. Oh, this is my little zombie. He got stuck in here. He can't get out. He can hit you if you get too close, obviously, but he can't run out of there. So I gave him a poppy, and I just decided I'm gonna keep him forever. But yeah, look at this garden. This is the first time I've made anything fancy. I got a bunch of the glow bushes just because the particle effects are so pretty. Hello, turtle. And then this is my little Nautilus's area. I didn't originally have the fencing going up above the water, but when I got the turtles, I needed to do that because they can hop out of there. So yeah, I have little tulip gardens because I have a flower biome nearby, and I thought, why not get a bunch of tulips? So yeah, this is my fancy little bell. So in one of the houses I lived in, we had a tree. I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but it had purple flowers on it, and it was kind of creeping up. Was it a metal thing? But anyways, so this is kind of inspired by that, and then I just have my little bell because why not have a bell? Oh gosh, my inventory got so full so quickly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I think... Whoa, this is so freaky. I've never actually done this before. Anyways, look at me, and my little bell. I'm so obsessed with how this looks. Oh, look at my little zombie baby jumping up and down there. But anyways, we have a little beach for the turtles. Not that a lot of them ever come back here a lot. Oh, now you're coming back. But look at that, with all of the glowbush sparkles. It's so pretty. That's Gibby, my happy ghost. And yeah, oh, we get the sunrise and the moon setting. Such a lovely view. But yeah, so with this pathing, I don't do paths, and I was kind of looking at how I jump through my area and kind of make the path so you have a lamppost on each side as you go, no matter which direction I go through. So the normal path I take would be straight here because this is where I get my melons and pumpkins, and this is, of course, is my sugarcane. So yeah, they're just little farms. I don't have needs for them. I just like knowing that I have it. Down here we have more tulips and alliums, and my first ever bee thing. I made a mistake. I put the campfire a little too low the first time that I sheared it, and they chased me, but luckily I managed to get safely into the house and none of them attacked me, and apparently they do forgive you after a while. You okay? Awesome. But yeah, so I grew this tree and it seemed a little short, so I did customize it just a little bit to make it look a little hangier. But yeah, I do like how it looks. Much better than my first tree, which you will see in a minute. Anyways, this is my first tree that I made. I know, it's a mess. I will probably fix it up at some point, but this I created in honor of my pink sheep Yachiru, who was spat to death by a wandering trader's llama. We're not the biggest fan of llamas anymore, and down behind me, we actually have a llama sanctuary where I send all of the llamas that come here because No more llamas, ever. But yeah, I do wish Yachiru could have seen this garden. She would have loved it. I would have let her roam this freely. She honestly would have loved it so much. But anyways, over here we have my stables. Hi, Blossom. This is my favorite horse, Blossom. You know how I said I wasn't oh, thank you. I wasn't going to name my dog after a real-life pet? Well, Blossom was a horse that I used to ride when I was little. And, I don't know, I had to name him Blossom. As you can see, he's a pretty zippy guy. I'm not sure how to tell whether he's a really good jumper or not. I think he is, but he's the horse that I use the most. Then this is Mr. Chinwag. He's my first donkey. I love donkeys in real life. They are my absolute favorite animal. Yes, you are! And yeah, I have a bunch of horses. I am trying to breed them to get every kind of variation. It's going very, very slow. I will say that. Do you mind? Look at them. But yeah, this is their little area. And I also have my 3 cows in here because I went on quite an adventure to get these 2 cows. And then I have one normal one who was watching me build for weeks and weeks. And we have my one zombie horse, who I spent an entire episode getting. And then over here we have their lovely little barn that I built and failed at building quite a few times. But yeah, we have some hay bales, we have a workbench. This is where I keep all of the saddles. And up here I am taking advantage of this area to have extra storage. This is where I put my overflow of dirt. Oh, and cobblestone. Thanks, Blossom. Oh, he's going to check it out. Is he? No? Okay, I'm going back to show the rest of the place. So yeah, I have more path blocks, and I really don't like path blocks. They look hideous to me, so I took that out. I also made little scarecrows for the first time. They don't have arms or anything. I figured they look fine like that. The point of them is just to light up this little crop area. I think they're okay. That's cute, right? Hi! This is one of the newest horses that I got. I'm obsessed with this coloration so much. I love it. Yeah! So now we get to the last 2 things to show you guys. Did I show you the Nautilus? I think I did. Yeah, I did, because I mentioned the fencing. Okay, so it's just one more thing to show you guys. I should make some path blocks. Or gravel down here. Oh, hello! For some reason I didn't see you there for a second. What are you doing here? Your beach is down there. Anyways, back on track. If we go down here, we get to the Panda Reserve. Hi, Tesoro! So, I have a whole episode where I got my first 3 pandas. And my first 3 were Tesoro, Precious, and where's the mother? She should be doing flips here. There she is! Takara! And I now also have, this should be the grumpy one. Yes. The normal one. The lazy one, who I kind of push in here because none of the other pandas come in here. So I just kind of keep her lazing about in here. Her? Him? I don't know. I kind of refer to this one as a she for some reason. And I have a brown panda. Hi! How cute. So yeah, the only one that I don't have is the worried one, and I honestly don't think I want that because I don't want to see a panda be all sad and scared. That will hurt my feelings, because as far as Minecraft animals go, pandas are definitely my favorite. And yeah, next week is actually going to be the little story of how I ended up getting all of these pandas, because there was a little adventure to be had. And honestly, the next thing that I really want to do with this world, it's going to take me a very, very long time. So I need some random stuff to fill in the time, so you're getting a random little voiceover story time next week. Oh, I also finally got them this. So I had to I had to plant bamboo over here. That one didn't grow for some reason. I don't know why. But because Takara kept going in there and getting stuck, and I wasn't a fan of that. There you go. That was cute. But anyways, so I had a problem with Takara getting stuck in there, and then I had another problem where my grumpy one kept on climbing up the trees because of the vines and then taking fall damage. Yes, you! I'm talking about you, little problem child. But yeah, those are my pandas. And that's pretty much it. That is the place where I live. This is my home. And I really like it. Like I said, I've never really done the whole actually make a place to live where I'm happy to live there and stuff. So for my first attempt at making a Minecraft home, oh, wrong button. There we go. I kind of like it. I think it's a great start for me to actually do the whole Minecraft thing a bit more seriously. I'm not going to be doing the whole go to the nether and find the fortress and kill the dragon, because that's way outside of my skill level right now. And also, I have had the seed before, but I restarted it because I lost too many pets, and also I wanted the happy ghosts. So yeah, I do know where a fortress is, and it is so far away, and I don't want to go there. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this little house tour. My gosh, I have yapped for half an hour. That's very impressive. I only had 1 cup of tea today. My throat really held up for this. Yay. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave me a like, leave me a comment, and if you're new and want to see more Minecraft adventures and whatnots from me, I didn't mean to do that, be sure to hit subscribe, and can I do this? Boop the bell. Hang on, how do you boop the bell? There we go! And boop the bell. So yeah, I'm trying to post Minecraft videos every Fridays because my next project is going to take so long. I don't know when the next thing with this world will be in, but I do have a few ideas of things I want to do that's not necessarily part of the series, but is still Minecraft. So yeah, you want to see that or any other noobish things I do, be sure to hit subscribe, boop the bell, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next one, hopefully. So yeah, if you actually watch this far, let me know which part of my little house / yard is your favorite. For me, I honestly think it's the pandas. I adore pandas so much. But I'm also very proud of my bell. I do like my bell. Because just look at the sparkles. And the moon. Oh, this is so gonna be my thumbnail. I adore this. Or maybe I should actually show the house. I don't know. Sunset or moonrise? Which do you prefer? I think I'm more of a moonrise kind of person. But anyways, I have babbled enough. So yeah, I'm gonna go and hopefully see you in the next one. Until then, you just keep rocking.